Hello, and welcome to Acton District School. This is Christopher Braun. I'm the Math, Science, Business, and Computer Science lead at the school. I'm going to talk to you in this brief video about the new math curriculum sort of for the grade 9 D-Stream math course, and also the different pathways that students can follow in order to reach their determined final goal as they exit the high school upon graduation. We'll go through all of that, but before we get to that, I just wanted to point out that we have a fantastic group of teachers teaching at this school. Your students are going to be introduced to dynamic teaching methods. There's a lot of hands-on opportunities, lots of time for practice, different ways of teaching and different ways of learning are addressed in all of those situations. We use technology when appropriate, paper and pen when appropriate, or paper and pencil when appropriate. And we are all now using the Brightspace platform, which you are probably familiar with from the learning at home. So most of the courses, if not all of them, will now be on Brightspace as well. So students will have the opportunity to download documents, watch additional help videos, things like that from the Brightspace platform, as well as, and it'll supplement their in-person learning. Okay. If you ever have any questions, please contact the school. I'd be happy to speak to any of you. My email is braunc@hdsb.ca, and the phone number is 519-853-2920. And again, you can find that on our school website. Okay, so let's get started. On the Ontario website, Elements of Grade 9 Mathematics course, so the only big thing that's changed is that we now have a D-streamed course. The D-streamed curriculum is basically there's 7 mathematical processes. So basically problem solving, reasoning, improving, reflecting, connecting, communicating, presenting, and selecting tools and strategies. In this new course, we're addressing some equity and inclusivity issues that have been brought up through research. And as well, we're going to root our practice in culturally responsive and relevant pedagogy. The new curriculum will involve what you may term regular math. But then on top of that, we are adding now in financial literacy, and some finances into the grade 9 course, as well as we're going to be implementing some basics of coding and how to use coding within a mathematical framework. So there are some subtle changes to the program, but the biggest one is obviously that there is no more 9 applied and 9 academic. All students are put into the one course, a D-streamed mathematics course. They all have the same learning outcomes, and the same learning expectations. It's a fantastic way to bring everybody up to a high level of success and high level of expectations. Okay, some of the other questions we get, which are really important, are, here's the math 1W, the D-stream grade 9 math. In the subsequent year, we do go back to pathways after that. For now, this may change in the future. There may be, there's a potential that the grade 10s are also going to be D-streamed at some point. And other programs within the school in grade 9 will also likely be D-streamed for similar reasons that the grade 9 mathematics was. Now, when you're done grade 9, all students need to have at least 3 mathematics courses in order to graduate from high school. So if you finish grade 9, you then have a choice to select between grade 10 academic, 10 applied, or workplace. Now, some students can just jump right from the grade 9 right into grade 11 workplace, and then into grade 12 workplace, if their goal is an apprenticeship or certain fields where they're not going to a post-secondary institution that requires any of these other courses right here. It's a great pathway for students looking to get into the workforce immediately, and where they're not going into a post-secondary program that requires these other courses. There is a pathway of locally developed courses we don't have right now from grade 9 and 10, and that leads into these grade 11 and 12 workplace courses as well. So in grade 9, you can choose that pathway depending on what your final destination requirements are. If you are looking to go to a college program and you know that really what you need is the grade 12 college course to get into the program that you're looking to get into, then you're going to follow the pathway outlined here from the grade 9 D-streamed into the grade 10 applied. into the the Foundations of College Mathematics, the MBF 3C, and then into the MAP 4C, and then into your college program. Now, that's another fantastic pathway to get you to that college program. And again, if your requirement for post-secondary requires this course, that is a pathway you can pick. If you choose to go from the grade 9 to the grade 10 academic, for anyone who's applying to a postgraduate college or university program, definitely a university program, then you are going to need to take this pathway right here. You take the grade 10 academic into the grade 11 functions, and then you have the couple choices. You could take data management, statistics, that sort of stuff. Really, really good. And that's a lot of programs require this, and then you might end there. A lot of students also choose they're going to engineering, let's say, become a doctor, all sorts of different fields, science, mathematics. They're going to take the grade 11 functions, and then they have to take the grade 12 functions, and then calculus and vectors. Many university programs require calculus and vectors, and therefore this pathway requires 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mathematics courses minimum. A lot of students also take MCV4U, calculus and vectors, and they also take data management as well. Now, notice that to get this pathway, there is an alternate route. You can come in from the grade 9, get to the 10 academic, and then you might decide, I'm going to do the college mixed course, which is function applications, because I'm going to take I'm going to go to college. So I'll take that, and then I just want to take data management and get out. But then you're like, oh, wait, I went this way, but I do want to go into taking calculus. Maybe your outcomes, your goals have changed, and where the pathway you want to go to is different. So there is one pathway where you can take this course here called the MCT4C, in which case you can then jump up to the MHF4U and then into the calculus. This isn't offered at our school right now, but it is offered online. So students moving through this pathway that wish now to go to university or go into a program that requires calculus, you can make that jump. So when you're making your decisions from year to year, following and looking at what the different pathways are is very, very important. If your pathway is that you know that you need data management, you're going to either take the university route, the mixed math route, and then into it. If you know that you're going to need calculus, then you're going to take this route up here. If you're going to college and you know that your program just only requires this up to MAP4C, you can follow this pathway. And if you're looking for just the workplace, you can follow this alternate pathway down the bottom here, which takes you through the workplace and then into the workforce. Okay. If there's any questions about the pathways, please don't hesitate to contact us. If you have any questions about our department, please also send us a message and we'd be glad to help. All right, take care.